we should be live here on YouTube for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 2025 Global Challenge 1. As we are going to be competing in this Global Challenge against the entire world. Honestly, realistic expectation for tonight is going to be to try and just go. I would say I'm going to set my expectations somewhat reasonable, but still somewhat lofty. I'm going to say goal is going to be 10 and 5. If we can go 10 and 5, I will be very happy with that result, and we will be ready to go. So welcome on in. We got 4 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for tuning in and being here for this one. Again, we will be getting right into this one as we get ready to go. Welcome on in. Hopefully everybody is excited. I know I certainly am. It's been a minute. I haven't uploaded live since the new year, so I apologize for that. I have just been crazy busy with other things. So we are back though, and we will be getting right into this one. So let's go ahead and flip on over to the other camera, and we will let's go ahead and get ready for this online competition. Also, let me know what you guys think of the new camera angle. I know it isn't the best background, but with my gaming setup being off to the side here compared to my straight on camera, which is over there. Alright, so we started at 1500 rating. Again, the goal is 10 and 5. If we can go 15-0 today, we have a realistic shot at maybe ending up number 1 globally. Obviously, that is a lofty goal, but I am certainly not afraid of potentially hitting it. I was playing a couple of practice matches earlier today while setting up the stream. While I ended up auto-selecting my first 4 Pokemon on 2 of the matches. Went 3-0. So I went 3-0 while not really even paying attention. So here we go. We have got ourselves, our team, as you guys saw in the thumbnail. Oh, we got our Chien-Pao, Ogerpon, the water one. We've got Incineroar, Flutter, Ho-Oh, and Grimmsnarl. Should be a good setup. Looking at the team that we got. Okay, so this guy has both a fast and a slow mode. I'm guessing that looking at my team, he's going to think that my team is fairly quick, so he will probably go for his Trick Room mode. So we're going to go ahead and lead our Grimmsnarl Snowcat. Definitely bringing the Ho-Oh in the back. And I'm thinking the Incineroar. Incineroar's Flare Blitzes and Earthquakes can do some good damage to both the Steel types on the opponent side of the field. Not to mention the Intimidate can help keep both the Zacian, the Great Tusk, and the Garchomp in check. Obviously won't do anything to mitigate the Metagross, as Metagross has Clear Body, but there we go. Alright, we're all set up. I just need to get something set up where I can have chat in front of me while we are battling, and we will be getting ready to go. Battle number 1. Alright, so we're going up against Caden here. We get ready for this one. Again, welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. And there we go. I can read chat now. Let's see. Okay, so he needs the... Alright, so he led the Metagross and is definitely going for the Tailwind variation of this team. I'm going to go Protect on turn 1 here. I want to see what he's going to do, and I'm going to Reflect on the off chance he tries to rush damage with the Metagross. I can Thunder Wave on turn 2. I didn't want to... Oh, no, he just goes for the straight-up Swagger and is going to, okay, goes Swagger. Gonna be running the Lumberry, I guess? Yep, there's the Lumberry. Okay, that is definitely an interesting strat. Alright, Bullet Punch into the Protect. Let's go! Alright, so he's gonna try and beat us down with pure speed. And damage there. So that means we want to switch out Snowcat into one of our 2 fire types. I think Ho-Oh will probably be the better setup here. I think we bring in the Ho-Oh and we go ahead and Thunder Wave down the Metagross, giving us a chance to survive here. I think the Bullet Punch will still be attempted to go for the so he's over there, but yeah, I think the going for this. I think the Metagross almost certainly still looks at the Ho-Oh slot as the spot to hit with a Steel type move, and he goes Terra Dragon. Okay. Well, we avoid hitting him with a. We avoid potentially. Okay, and here goes the Tailwind. Gets his double speed up. Goes Bullet Punch into the Ho-Oh slot, and oh man, Ho-Oh takes that like a champ. There's the Thunder Wave. We now start to, so now we start the hard task of slowing the Metagross down. We go, we go ahead and we start taking down his, the Tornadus with the Charge Beams to try and boost our special attack while taking him down. Meanwhile, we will go ahead and, alright, there's the Bleakman Storm. Okay, gonna try and get some more chip damage again. Still not doing any real damage to the Ho-Oh. We get our Charge Beam off. I am absolutely worried at this point that the, Metagross is gonna run the Psychic Fangs to break the Reflect. Okay, so gets through the Reflect, does almost the entirety of our damage allotment in one hit. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and we need to figure out a plan. I think we need to go Scorching Sands into the Metagross. That might kill. I think we have to go Thunder Wave into or into Tornadus here. Yeah, I have to slow down the rest of his team best we can. Hey Random, how's it going? Alright, so there we go. Yeah, got double Paras down onto him. Tornadus unable to move. There we go. Alright, now our Scorching Sand. This has got to be enough. What? Oh no, that's nowhere near enough damage. And there's the Heavy Slam into the Grimmsnarl. Takes down the Grimmsnarl, but he leaves up the Ho-Oh, which is a little bit of a concerning thing there. So I think we bring in the Snowcat. He will go for the Bullet Punch probably. Hey Tempest, how's it going? Alright, so we got some people popping on in here. We got 7 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for everybody that is tuning in. Feel free to let me know. Yep. Yeah, that's the plan. Did I even get a stat boost? I didn't even get a stat boost off the one Charge Beam I did go for. So yeah, definitely switching the Ho-Oh. Especially if he goes Psychic Fangs again into the Ho-Oh slot. If he doesn't, he'll try and probably Bullet Punch the Chien-Pao, and if we can get through his thing here. Again, this is just the classic swagger boosting your own Pokemon stats. Especially when it's a Pokemon that can't be intimidated. That's actually a pretty smart strat. I wouldn't be shocked if this guy was trying to pull the same exact strat with, say, honestly, I don't know why he isn't pulling this same exact strat with the Mega version of Metagross, Segalia, that's the name of it. But there we go. We bring in the Incineroar. We intimidate, get the Intimidate down onto the Great Tusk. Clear Body Metagross not going to be affected. And there's the Ice Spinner into the Metagross. Please be enough. Okay, there we go. We get rid of the Metagross. We get rid of the big threat. And now, I honestly think we switch out the, I think we expect the ground or fighting move into the Incineroar slot, and we potentially go for the, or actually, you know what? Let's fake out the, because we can take one ground or fighting move, or we should be able to. So we fake out the Tornadus to guarantee that it can't get the Tailwind back up, and we Ice Spinner Great Tusk, and that should be able to do some big damage, if not completely take out the Great Tusk. Oh, nope, you've got the Covert Cloak on this thing. Alright, and there's the Headlong Rush. That's what I kind of wanted to avoid. And it is enough. Wow, I did not know if that was going to be enough to kill, but it was enough to kill. Also, let me know how the audio balance is. I tried rebalancing the audio because I know during the New Year's Eve stream it was a little loud on the game audio, and you guys were having a little bit of trouble hearing me, so I want to make sure that I got the audio balance close. So we take down Great Tusk. Now he's got Tornadus, who's not a Pokemon intended for damage. But yeah, I should have absolutely gone for the switch. If I'd pulled the switch last turn to bring in the Ho-Oh into the ground move, then I would have had 3 Pokemon to deal with this, and it would have been just so much better. Alright, so Trepid Swordization, getting a boost. I think we go Heat Wave here. Zacian doesn't have a clear way to attack. And I think we just go Sacred Sword into the Zacian, try and pile the damage on. I should have terrored the Snowcat, because that one's almost certainly gonna be. Yeah, so that one's. Oh, and it's a protect on the Zacian. Okay. Well, let's see what the Cloud guy is gonna do. If he even gets a chance to attack, because he is gonna get one hit by. Oh, did my Heat Wave miss the Tornadus? Oh no, my Heat Wave hadn't landed yet. So I'm still slower than because Tornadus is priority. Alright, so not enough to take him down, but he does get full parried, so he's, you know, now almost certainly going to be going down. And now we get a chance to go ahead and Terra Ghost the Chien-Pao now, because I think there's a good chance that that his Zacian might be going for a Sacred Sword into my Snowcat, and this would make that a complete immunity and absolutely wipe his day. Again, this is our first match of the day. Okay, here's the Behemoth Blade. Okay, we turn it into a resisted hit, but we still, or not resisted hit, but we go from super effective to neutral, hang on the Focus Sash regardless, and we get our Sacred Sword off for some decent damage. Tornadus, once again, oh my gosh, this guy is having some really bad luck here with the paralysis. And we get the Zacian brought down to low health. We take out the Tornadus. Now it's Zacian versus the world here. We go Scorching Sands, because Scorching Sands can't miss, right? Okay. Paranoid, but better to double check it than to assume that we're going to get it. And I'm going to go ahead and Sucker Punch the Zacian just in case it's enough, and it is enough to kill. Okay, I wasn't sure if that would be enough to kill. So I wanted to go ahead and go for the cover my bases there, and we take down Caden and go up 1-0. Let's go. All right. So there we go. All right. So we take a 1-0 lead here in game after game number 1. Hopefully, hopefully everything is going all good, and we are settling in again. We are. I'm going to continue battling here. So we have gotten our first win. We are ranked 199th globally. Top 199. Let's go ahead and show that off as we get ready to go into this next battle against Kazoo. Okay, we're going up against someone who's named themselves Kazoo. And oh my, if I've ever seen a Trick Room team, that would be it. Alright, so a Trick Room team. What do we do to counter? What is our best counter to a Trick Room team? I mean, I think we just meet them with, I think we go ahead and we just meet them with firepower right off the bat. Potentially bringing Flutter Mane and the Snowcat. 3 Steel types. Do I want to bring Snowcat? I think we bring Flutter Mane Ogerpon as backup here. And I see 3 Steel types and a Poison type, so I'm not really so sure about bringing Grimmsnarl to the match. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are, we're going into battle number 2. We are currently 1-0, and we are currently ranked 199th in the world. If we can get to rank 1, that would be incredible on day 1 here. Obviously, there's still 2 more days of matches to go, but here we go. And who could have predicted a lead like that in this matchup here? Alright, so he's got a redirection Pokemon in the, he's got a redirection Pokemon there with the, the little mushroom guy. And he's got his Trick Roomer, so I'm gonna go ahead and Heat Wave, and I'm gonna target down my Flare Blitz into the, Bronzong just in case he didn't go for the, and he didn't go for the redirection on the first turn, so we managed to double up fire moves. Oh, and it's not enough! Wow, I thought that might be enough to take out the Bronzong, but no, he's gonna go ahead and he gets his Spore off. I probably should have Terra Grassed, but I wasn't using a move that could be redirected. I wasn't really thinking he was gonna rush a Spore like that. And he doesn't go Trick Room, he goes Reflect? Yeah, he has to be heat-proof, which, I mean, I guess that gives me a nice, clear option as to what to do next. Because, yeah, we just go Earthquake here, and we don't really have much we can do there. Oh, nice! Shiny Pidgey while finishing your Let's Go Pokedex. Alright, nice. So, again, assuming that that thing is heat-proof and not levitate, which it almost has to be from the amount of damage it was taking from those fire moves. Now, we're going to go Earthquake here with our big bird who is asleep. Oh, and he switches. Okay, so he's pulling the switch. Who's coming in? The Great Friend. Okay. Oh, it's the... Oh, that is about the worst switch he could have done. The Rage Powder is not going to do anything here as he goes ahead, and we're going to Earthquake. It's going to do damage to both the Amoonguss and the newly brought in Zamazenta. And that is not a lot of damage to either, but it is something. So, again, now we're also one turn closer to Ho-Oh waking up here. I think we go ahead and we Parting Shot. I mean, honestly, the Zacian can't do much right now. Like, the only thing Zacian can really do would be to throw a Body Press at my Incineroar. So I'm going to switch in Flutter Mane here. And then I'm going to go for the Heat Wave, hoping I wake up this turn and can finish off both Pokemon potentially. So, and if not, I have a 10% chance to land a Burn, which would cripple Zamazenta's damage there. Now, I am bringing a Fairy-type Pokemon in. Okay, he goes Iron Defense, so he didn't go for damage. So, trying to play the prediction game there. But again, oh, come on, Ho-Oh couldn't wake up on that turn. And there goes the Spore, putting the Flutter Mane to sleep. Alright. So now he's got a +3 to his to his physical defense. He's absolutely going for a Body Press. Problem is, he doesn't really have anything to hit a Body Press into. Could tear the Flutter Mane to get a resisted hit off. But if he's going to go for a Steel move, we just switch in Ogerpon here, and we continue this rotating door of Pokemon. Meanwhile, we continue to try and hope for the Wake Up here on the Ho-Oh, which, honestly, this Wake Up should be pretty close to assured this time. There shouldn't really be a question of, oh, is it going to wake up this time? Alright, yep, there goes the withdraw on his Moongus. Gonna get the Regenerator health going. In comes Bronzong, who's coming in to die. There's the Body Press, +3, no damage from that. And we're still asleep? Are you kidding me? I thought we were pretty much guaranteed to wake up on that turn. Alright, well. Go ahead and we're going to Ivy Cudgel the Zamazenta, and we're going to go ahead and Heat Wave. Worst case was a double miss. Yeah, worst case was definitely a double miss. We take that with the Ogerpon. Oh, and survive on 3. There we go. And wow, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more damage. We wake up, we get the Heat Wave off. Come on. Alright, we get the Heat Wave. That does a surprisingly low amount of damage, but we get the burn. Oh man, this guy's got to be fuming it with anger after that luck, because he just got burned after he's already, which burn does reduce the damage on Body Press. Even though it is based on your physical defense stat, it is still considered a physical category of move, and the power is still reduced via the burn. So, I think I go, Spiky Shield here, see if I can bait the, Protect here. And then we go ahead and we Heat Wave again, and let's see what we can get out of this one. Again, I have no idea if we're going to get this one, but there we go. Body Press, we still take that. That is we have a very beefy Ho-Oh, and we take down his Zacian. Okay, so we take down his Big Box Legendary. He's got 2 Pokemon weak to fire that we know of. He was trying to Pollen Puff his teammate there. That was not a good option. Alright, so again, he's got 2 Pokemon weak to fire in the back. The question is, what is his 4th Pokemon? I don't think we've seen it. If we have, I don't remember it. But, yep, there we go. Alright, okay, yep, there it is. The big bear, okay. So here's the plan. We go Ivy Cudgel into Big Bear. Big Bear can do some damage to us, so I'm going to switch out the Ho-Oh into the Flutter Mane, expecting a normal type attack. If it does survive the Ivy Cudgel. There's a chance it just doesn't survive the Ivy Cudgel and we just get the one-hit KO, which then just makes that free, but... Okay, there's the Protect into the Amoonguss. We weren't even targeting down the Amoonguss this time. We go Ivy Cudgel into the Blood Moon Ursaluna, doing a decent chunk of damage. And there's the Hyper Voice. Flutter Mane not immune, and down goes Ogerpon. But we did get a decent chunk of damage off there. And it reveals that it is carrying the leftovers. So there we go. We now know what his item is on every Pokemon, I believe, outside of... I don't know if we saw the item on the... whatchamacallit, the Bronzong. But yeah, so far, I'm surprised. I haven't seen a single Rage Powder. Maybe this guy just isn't running Rage Powder on his Pokemon. I would have assumed that it almost had to be running the Rage Powder, but I mean, it's not a guarantee, I guess. So I'm just gonna Moonblast down the Big Bear, and oh, here's the Terra. So Terra Normal, Blood Moon, I assume. Let's see. The Terra Normal, yep, there's the Terra Normal. I'm assuming we're gonna see a Blood Moon, and he's gonna be trying to punch the damage into one of our two Pokemon. Oh, and he goes, oh, he went for the double Protect, okay. Flutter Mane's still fast asleep. Not able to wake up this turn, which is a little annoying. But there we go. We take down the Amoonguss, so Amoonguss can't go around Rage Powdering or anything else. Yeah, especially considering he brought out the Reflect on turn 1. That does make a lot of sense. And there we go. Another Hyper Voice. No Blood Moon on this thing, or at least not yet. I guess Blood Moon would be a single target damage, and they wanted spread damage. There we go, the opposing team's Reflect wore off, and oh wait, we already took down the Bronco. So, literally, this is the only Pokemon he's got left. We got 3 Pokemon, and we and he forfeits. We go up 2-0! 2-0! Let's go! Alright, so we are up 2-0. There we go. Welcome on in. Thank you guys for everybody that has decided to tune in for a part of this stream. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. Definitely hoping to be able to put up, stream more and more on this game, but again, it's just been a busy time getting ready for the NASCAR season, so we will go ahead and hop right into the next battle. We are top 100 now. There we go, top 100, number 97 globally right now. And we have another Zamazenta team, okay. This team is almost certainly a speed team. I see the Tailwind possibility. I don't know. Uh-oh. Come on, communication error. Please tell me that was... My internet just went out on me and I just got a loss on that one. Come on. No. No, we gotta win! We're up to 47! We're up to 46 in the world! Are you kidding me? I thought that was almost certainly, us having a loss, but no, we actually, got up to rank 46. Are you kidding me? Definitely screenshotting that. Oh, I need to get my screenshot hotkey up because, absolutely. Rank 46 globally. Let's go! Alright, hotkeys. Where's my screenshot hotkeys? Screenshot output. And that is what I use for a screenshot. And boom. Alright. We are ranked 46. I thought that was our internet going out. My internet has had a notorious history of going down. But I guess that person just either really didn't like his team matchup into mine and disconnected the Switch on his own, or his internet was just having a bad moment. But here we go. Going up against Julius this time. And let's see. Okay, another fast team. I see the, I see his Tornadus. I see the potential for the Swift Swim combo as well. yeah, Swift Swim, last respects. My guess is that he leads, Tornadus and something. Although with the 2 fire types, he might lead the Kyogre. I'm thinking we lead Ogerpon here. Ogerpon hits a chunk of that team's super here. We can bring the Grimmsnarl to Thunder Wave down any fast Pokemon that show up early on. We bring the Ho-Oh in the back who can Terra Grass to get off his off his water weakness. And then honestly, Flutter Mane with the Thunderbolt might actually be the play. So there we go. Alright, so if we can get another win, we might be able to get to top 5 globally after this one. If we can get top 5 in the world, I will be absolutely stunned. I didn't expect to ever see top 50 in the world. And here we go, Urshifu Tornadus. Who could have called that it was going to be the Urshifu and that it was going to be Tornadus and something else wanting to do damage? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and follow me here on turn 1, trying to bait the water move out. And I'm going to go... Honestly, I go Thunder Wave into the Urshifu, trying to slow that thing down. Alright, so we get the this thing off. Please tell me he went for the water move and not the... Alright, so there's the tail. Okay, water move. We want to see the Surging Strikes from the Urshifu. But all the... literally everything else on the field being priority is certainly giving me some stress here. We get the paralysis down. Surging Strikes into the Water Resort Ogerpon. Let's go! We outplayed him. Let's go. Alright, so now that he's paralyzed, we can go ahead and Horn Leech down the Urshifu. He also might be expecting the, so we'll go ahead and we'll get the light screen up here to avoid the potential of a Tornadus, wind move here. We get our light screen off. He didn't go for something, so he's going for a, status move here, or a damaging move, and the Ogerpon avoids the Bleak Wind Storm. Are you kidding me? Let's go! And there's the Urshifu Surging Strikes. This time we allowed it to land into the Grimmsnarl. I thought maybe he might go ahead and try something else, considering we had just made a fool out of him on that one. But hey, we got the light screen up so that we can potentially survive. We can go for the Horn Leech into the Urshifu, doing massive damage, leaving him crippled here. We bring in Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane can go for a can Choice Lock itself into Dazzling here, which I think is fairly safe. I don't think he had anything to resist. Yeah, no, he's got no resist to Fairy. So, once again, I'm going to go... We should be able to outspeed whatever he's doing with the Urshifu, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and, go for the Follow Me. Come on. Alright, we are absolutely cooking this guy. Okay, there's the Bleak Wind Storm. It hits the Ogerpon and the Flutter Mane. A critical hit through the thing and a speed drop onto the Flutter Mane. The paralysis, though, coming through on the Urshifu. Come on! Man, this game is going crazy. Tornadus up to, this Tornadus up to no good, but so far it has absolutely accomplished next to nothing here. And we've got ourselves an interesting one. Okay, Basculegion coming in. It has a +1 from its fallen foe. I think we just go Horn Leech into the Basculegion here. And we go for another Dazzling Gleam. Oh wait, is his Tailwind still active? His Tailwind is active one more turn. Could switch in the Ho-Oh. Absolutely eat the attack. Actually, that might be the play here. Let's go ahead and we'll, because switching out allows us to change up the move on our Flutter Mane when we come back in. It'll also give us the ability to potentially eat up the, if he goes for the Last Resorts and not the Wave Crash. Now, if he goes Wave Crash, we played ourselves. But I think we, again, we're trying to play the 3D chess here. He goes for the Terra. Please don't be Terra Water or Wave Crash here. I probably should have, oh no, he goes Terra Grass. Okay, so he's getting off his weakness to the grass move, to the, thing. Here's the Bleakwind Storm. Ogerpon does survive, just barely here. Hello, speed drop, come on. And the last respects into the Ogerpon, taking it down. And now we have our, final two, we're down to our final two Pokemon, but his Tailwind peters out. He does still have his Tailwind setter on the field, so he can reset the Tailwind if he feels like he needs it. So we go ahead and I think we go Dazzling here to, I think we just need spread damage here. We go Terra Grass just on the off chance he throws up the Wave Crash here, and then we go ahead and we Heat Wave him back. Now, if he has Rain Dance on this, if he has Rain Dance and Tailwind on the same Tornadus, I mean, that would be the prepared thing to do. That way you can potentially go ahead and snuff out fire types. But no, he just goes Tailwind again. Get the wind going from behind the opposing team. The last respects into the Flutter Ring, gonna take it down, and that is gonna put us behind the 8 ball. We may be seeing our first loss here. We're 3-0 so far. We take the Heat Wave. It doesn't KO either of the two Pokemon on the other side of the field. And now we're in a tight spot. We are going to have to take a super effective Bleakwind Storm and a powered up Last Respect. So here we go. The Bleakwind Storm into the Ho-Oh. And the speed drop again. Come on. Alright, there's the Last Respects, and we are pretty close to dead here. We need this Heat Wave. It'll be a double kill. It will come down to the fact that we're not going to outspeed his Pokemon in the back. And now the question is, did he bring the Box Legend, which he absolutely should have if he didn't. So here we go. Alright, let's see. Again, we are down 2 stages on speed. I'm not expecting to win this one, and it is the Kyogre. This Kyogre should be able to outspeed us, should be able to Ice Beam us, and we will probably lose this one. I'm clicking the Giga Drain on the off chance we don't, but I am accepting that we are probably going to lose this one. And yep, there we go. We take our first loss here. 3-1. Still a really good record, but we are definitely going to fall down a few steps here on the ladder after this loss to Julius. So, good game, Julius. And yeah, but man, again, I think we put up a pretty good fight there. Alright, so there we go. We are now in between, again, we're 3-1 on the day. Hopefully, we can go ahead and keep this one rolling. And let's see, we're 3-1. 188 is where we are dropped down to. 4 battles in, again, 3-1 is our record. Again, 10-5 was kind of my optimistic goal coming in. Now that we won a few matches to start it off with, 3-0, I am certainly feeling very confident about our ability to potentially go for the 10-5. Alright, double forces in nature. He's got Lando Thunder, or Tornadus here. He's also got himself a Zacian, which we know Zacian can't really match up against Ho-Oh. Actually, there's a lot of that team that doesn't want to match up against Ho-Oh. I think we lead Snowcat Grimmsnarl, bring Ho-Oh and Flutter in the back, and I think that will match up very well. I think Flutter on Flutter is going to be an interesting matchup. Yeah, if we see it. Certainly the presence of our Ice type should hopefully limit the ability to bring Double Genie. But I think there's a good chance we see it. Well, we're guaranteed to see one of the 2 Genies or the long-necked dragon there, the Raging Bolt. So, yeah, we are guaranteed to see one or both of them, so I guess we just get to wait and see which one we get. So, here we go. Tornadus Thunderous lead. Oh my, we just kicked this guy's butt on that lead. And I say, both are special attackers, so we go ahead and we Ice Spinner into... Nope, we want We want to Ice Spinner into Landorus, I think, because Landorus is probably the one that's more geared for damage. The other one is more geared for group status. Oh. Alright, so again, we're going Light Screen to reduce damage because they're both special attackers traditionally. And we are going to go ahead and Ice Spinner down the one that I think can do the most damage. And here we go. Oh, popping the Terra turn 1. Okay. If you can force someone to use up a Terra on turn 1 now, okay, going Terra Fairy is not great. Especially if he's carrying the Terra Blast. But again, forcing them to use their Terra early prevents you from getting potentially caught off guard by a Terra late. We get the Light Screen up, so that should help us survive if he does pop out a Terra Blast. No, just Earth Power into the Chien-Pao. We go Ice Spinner. It's not going to be a massive hit like it would have been, and it's still a fairly massive hit. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go Protect here, and I'm going to go Thunder Wave into the Landorus here. I think Chien-Pao can, I think the Grimmsnarl can survive 1 or 2 attacks. Okay, there's the rain. So bringing out the rain. Not sure what in the back of the team. Maybe the Raging Bolt carrying Thunder, but I can't think of too many other Pokemon that would really want to be in the rain this much. Sandsear Storm probably doesn't miss in rain either. So there's the, there's his, Sandstorm move. Alright. Now we go Ice Spinner into the Tornadus. And we go Spirit Break onto the Landorus. And we should... Actually, no. We need to go Thunder Wave onto the Tornadus. Completely okay, oh, there we go. We got the right call there. I didn't have a clue that he was going to protect, but I knew we needed to stop that Thunderous from being able to get off an attack. So, that paralyzing him down, so he's no longer faster than Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao hits a super effective Ice Spinner, taking down the Tornadus, and now we have a one Pokemon advantage already, and we have this Landorus already figured out with the Terra Fairy, so we won't get caught off guard again. Oh, and he brings in his own Chien-Pao. Okay, so he brings in his own Chien-Pao. I think we go Protect here to see what he wants to do with the Snowcat. And we go ahead and we, do we go Reflect or do we go Spirit Break? I think we go Reflect here just to try and protect against whatever this, the opponent's Chien-Pao wants to do. If he wants to Sacred Sword our Chien-Pao, we can plan around that. Okay, he goes Sucker Punch. Okay, he was going Sucker Punch. Not sure who he was targeting down because neither one of our Pokemon was going offensive moves there. And oh, there's the Sludge Bomb into the Grimmsnarl. That's going to take down the Grimmsnarl there. Welcome on in. We got 10 people hanging out in chat. We got everybody popping on in. Tailwind Pewter's out. Perfect timing to bring in the Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane can absolutely handle whatever the opponent wants to throw out here. Alright. Are we jolly? If we're jolly, I'm going to risk the Speed Tie. If we're adamant, I can't risk a Speed Tie because we won't get it. Okay, we're jolly. And just for paranoid's sake, I want to make sure I didn't do anything funky with the EVs. Okay, yeah, just max speed, max attack. So we have, at worst, a Speed Tie with the Chien-Pao, and at best, we outspeed them. And we go Dazzling. Should be able to do some decent damage to that Landorus. And oh, it takes the Chien-Pao down to the sash. I didn't even think about the fact that that was going to do that much damage to the Chien-Pao. Down goes Landorus. His Terra is gone. Down. And the Chien-Pao down to 1 hit point. We outspeed, we go Sacred Sword, and we take down the opponent's Chien-Pao, either winning the Speed Tie or getting the natural outspeed because he was adamant potentially. So, you know, we don't know which one it is. But there we go. Taking him down to 1 Pokemon left. It's the Zamazenta versus the world here. So we go ahead, we Sacred Sword, which will ignore his defense boost. And I'm going to actually switch out the Flutter Mane here for the Ho-Oh, just to scout what he wants to do here. The Ho-Oh pretty well counters anything that this Steel Dog wants to do. Again, this rain is still persisting, so our fire move won't be as effective. But that Sacred Sword still does a chunk of damage. The heavy slam into what was a Flutter main. Oh my. And the rain wears off. Let's go. We are about to take this one. Let's go ahead, take down the Zamazenta here. Heat Wave could miss. Fully acknowledging it could miss, and he forfeits anyway. And we take down the Zamazenta 4-1. There we go. Let's go. Let's see what that rating is, and then we will keep on rolling. That's 5 matches down, 4-1 the record. And let's see. And what's our record gonna be? Or what's our ranking? Alright, let's see. Continue battling. 92. Alright, we are ranked 92 globally. And there we go. Again, we were ranked as high as 46th when we had that 3-0 win streak to start it off, took the loss, and now we're 4-1. Finding an opposing trainer, and we will be flipping right back on over into this. And what on earth is that team? I mean, I see the Tailwind, I see the Mewtwo. What on earth is the rest of that team? Like, quite literally, what on earth? I mean, like, I think we should just be able to handle this team fairly normally. I don't know why this 1, 2, 3, 4 combo shouldn't just steamroll this team. But it is a worry, because anytime I don't know what a team is going to do, I'm always paranoid that it's going to do something really funky. Grimmsnarl, and okay, so he leads Whimsicott Electivire. A weird duo to see leading. I mean, I guess this prevents me from going for the Thunder Wave. I'm just gonna go ahead and let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna try and Ice Spinner down the Electivire. I'm gonna get the Reflect up to avoid the physical damage, because I know we're not gonna outspeed him. He gets the Tailwind up. No Reflect. Now, if he goes Cross Chop or Brick Break, he could potentially either get rid of our screen. Goes Fire Punch into the Chien-Pao. Could have gotten a burn, which would have been terrible, but if he doesn't get it, we bring him down to his to a low range, and now we can go ahead and Sucker Punch down the Electivire. And let's go ahead and Thunder Wave down the Whimsicott just to try and reduce the amount of Prankster shenanigans that it can go for. And, oh, we got a Terra. Is he going to try and Terra the, oh no, he Terras the, okay, going Terra Fairy, okay. I am confuzzled here. I thought he was going to go Terra, Dark on Whimsicott maybe to try and prevent Prankster, or Terra on something on Electivire to try and survive the hit, but he wasn't surviving the hit regardless. And there's the Thunder I thought we guessed that. I saw the lag and I was like, oh boy, did we just miss a Thunder Wave? But no, we got the Paralysis. And there we go, Moonblast into, as I say, the Terra Fairy Moonblast into the Grimmsnarl for the one-hit KO. And that will be a blow to our chances. But there is not much that little Cottonweed can do to a Ho-Oh. Archuludon. Okay, that's the Pokemon that can do something to a Ho-Oh. But he can also have something done to him, which is going to be what we're going to be hoping for here. I'm going to go Sacred Sword into the Archuludon. He does still have the Tailwind boost, so I gotta be careful about that. I think we still go Sacred Sword. And then double into the Scorching Sand, or do we Heat Wave here? I think we have to Terra here on the off chance that you have Power Electro Shot. And it's saying you can't Terra, so there's no real risk of throwing out a ground move, risking that he might go Terra flying, which I could definitely see them going. we go. You know, Terra Grass, that will help us resist the Electro Shot. Okay, come on, please. Show me the Power Herb. Come on. Power Herb. Yep, there's the Power Herb. Into the Flying type. Now a Grass type. Ho-Oh on the resisted hit. And we take that like it's no messing around there. The Stamina boost ain't gonna matter because the Sacred Sword ignores it. The Whimsicott falling to the paralysis. Alright, there we go. And the Scorching Sands takes down the Archaludon as well. There we go. We target the Archaludon and we get rid of it in one turn. And now we've got, our opponent's only got 2 Pokemon left. Let's see. Are we gonna go to 5 and... Yeah, are we gonna go to 5 and 1? That would be an amazing start to this thing. Alright, so he's got what? 1 turn of Tailwind left? Yep, 1 turn of Tailwind left. Let's go Sucker Punch into the Mewtwo, and we'll go Heat Wave to cover our options. Sucker Punch into the Mewtwo, takes it down in 1 hit, not even a Focus Sash on the Mewtwo, and down he goes, and the Whimsicott Moonblasting. He's trying everything. He's gonna get the Chien-Pao down, but now he's gonna take a full force Heat Wave here from the Ho-Oh. And here we go, down to half health, and his Tailwind pewters out. Now he either sets back up his Tailwind, or he potentially plays around with not being the fastest Pokemon on the field. Meanwhile, Flutter Mane and Ho-Oh can both just double blast him with super effect, or with stab moves. Moonblast takes down the Whimsicott, and we go 5 and 1. There we go. Let's go. 5 and 1. Are we gonna break back up into that top 50? Taking down Chuck. There we go. Let's go. Man, that feels nice. Let's go. 5 and 1. We're halfway to our win total already. Again, and that was an optimistic goal. I would have been happy with a net neutral, but we go 10 and 1. But if we go 14 and 1 on day 1, that would be insane. 14 and 1, the dream. So let's go ahead and see what our ranking is. 61. All right. There we go. All right. So again, we are chilling out here. Thank you guys for everybody that has decided to stick with us as we are chilling out here for the time being. We have got ourselves our next matchup here, and let's see, who is it up against? We are playing Rich. Okay, let's see. Richie Rich comes out here, double Genie again, this time double Therian Genies. The Landorus, and this time the Enamorus gonna be the double Genie. I legitimately think Snowcat hits everything there super with at least one of its moves on its kit. I think we bring the Grimmsnarl, because I think Grimmsnarl can help set up for the Ho-Oh in the long run. We need to save our Terra, because we might need to Terra the Ho-Oh if it ends up being the if he ends up saving the Tyranitar for the last slot. We don't want to end up Tyranitar up against we don't want Tyranitar against an unterran Ho-Oh. And again, the fact that he has a fairly large weakness to, and he doesn't really have, outside of his Houndstone, he doesn't really have a way to deal with Flutter Mane. So I think we just go out and we are absolutely cooking here. Again, we are 5 and 1 with this team. We're absolutely cooking here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, again, leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. But we are absolutely on fire tonight. And he used up the entire battle time to decide his 4 Pokemon. Let's see. Hopefully he comes in with a genius strategy, because again, we are on fire, playing at our best here. A Meloetta in the profile picture. Alright, let's see what Richie Rich is going to end up doing. He's got the Clive haircut and leads the Houndstone Tyranitar lead. Okay. That's an interesting lead. He's going to get the Sand Rush, obviously. I think we go Sacred Sword into the Tyranitar, and we go Reflect to deal with the potential of the Houndstone. I say, Houndstone doesn't really have a whole lot of threat until it starts to lose team members. Oh, Houndstone going Will-O-Wisp. Okay, Will-O-Wisp is gonna do something. Because Will-O-Wisp, I believe, does affect Sacred Sword, even though Sacred Sword isn't affected by defensive bonuses. And yep, there we go. The Tyranitar survives off of that. The Rock Slide comes in, does half the Chien-Pao. Alright, so next turn we go Thunder Wave onto the Houndstone to try and slow that pupper down. Our Sacred Sword can take out the Tyranitar next turn. And then we should be able to just go ahead and ease our way to the next Pokemon. Thunder Wave, oh come on, Thunder Wave misses, no! And goes Disable onto the... Yeah, goes Disable onto that thing. I didn't have a clue what this thing was gonna do. I guess the whole point of this thing was fast support. I had never seen a support Houndstone before, so I was completely unaware of its game, and apparently its game is something weird. So now we bring in Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane should absolutely threaten these things down. Alright, again, we go. Dazzling should be able to pick up the Tyranitar, even with the special defense boost from the Sandstorm. And we go Thunder Wave again here, trying to slow down the Ghost Pup. That way it can't go ahead and throw a super effective Last Respect at me, just on the off chance he tries to go ahead and take me down that way. Alright, so again, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully we are doing the right thing, and again, we are 5-1 so far. Hopefully we can go to 6-1 here after this match. This game not going nearly as cleanly as the last couple of them. So there we go, there's the Dazzling. It doesn't take out the Tyranitar though, and the Last Respect into the Flutter Mane. It's a big hit. And the Rock Slide from the T-Tar is enough to take down the Flutter Mane, and oh my, we are going to be in a really tough pickle here. Grimmsnarl gonna go down to the sand. Yep, there we go. Grimmsnarl goes down to the Sandstorm. And now we've got one Pokemon left. It is all up to Ho-Oh here. I think we have to take out the Houndstone first. I don't think we can let the Houndstone live. So we go Terra Grass here, and we go Scorching... no, we go Terra Grass Giga Drain into the Houndstone. Again, we will survive whatever this T-Tar goes for, which will almost certainly be a Rock Slide. I'm starting to think he might be choiced with the fact that he's gone Rock Slide on, I think, every single turn of the game. I don't think you can collect anything other than Rock Slide, which could mean he's choiced. But we go Terra Grass. We're now Grass type. That Houndstone doing no damage because we are making sure that the Houndstone's first to go down. That way we aren't powering up the Houndstone, you know, in any way, shape, or form. And there's... Oh, he has a berry. Is it going to be a pinch berry? Nope, just citrus. Okay. Alright, so this T-Tar... We outspeed the T-Tar. We outspeed the Houndstone. I think we go Giga Drain onto the Houndstone, then we'll go ahead and start dealing with the T-Tar, but I don't think T-Tar can do much, as I think it's, again, choice locked potentially into what it's already clicked. And yep, there we go, the withdraw on the Tyranitar. It either just doesn't have something for us, and there's the Enamorous. It's gonna come out to try and deal with us. Going for the Will-O-Wisp, but we are a special Hello. Now that will put us on a timer because we don't have a way to really heal up outside of Giga Drains, which Giga Drain is not going to be super effective onto the Enamorous on the next turn. So again, right now we're just trying to, okay, the Sandstorm wears off, so he is now, everything on the field is going to be fairly slow. We throw out a Heat Wave here to try and get the, pick up the kill onto the, Doggo and get some decent damage onto Enamorous here. Oh, he switches in. Yeah, okay, he's gonna switch back in the. Oh no, he switches in Raging Bolt, okay. Gonna switch in the Raging Bolt, eat that Heat Wave like a champ. There's the Dazzle Gleam onto the Ho-Oh, and again, we just don't have enough damage, I don't think, to overcome the Pokemon deficit that we're at. I think our only chance here would be to go ahead, throw out some Charge Beams into this Namorous, and oh yeah, no, there's the Draco Meteor that's gonna basically bury us. Charge Beam into the Namorous, we needed, okay, we need that to do plenty of damage. We need a Namorous, whatever it goes for, to do a lot. And now we are in a really tough situation here. I think we have to Giga Drain, and we have to hope that by some miracle that Giga Drain's enough, even though it's a resisted hit into the Enamorous. Oh, if this is gonna be a Terra Ground moment. Oh no, it's Terra on the other thing. If I'd gone for the, if I'd gone for it into the Raging Bolt, I could have had a shot, but nope, I think this is going to be the, oh no, Raging Bolt just outspeeds. Never mind. And we go down and we take our next loss. I believe that puts us at 5-2 now. So, record of 5-2 here on the stream. Ooh, man. It is starting to get a little warm here. Might take an intermission after another battle or two. Especially if we lose 2 in a row, I'll definitely take an intermission. Just swap into something a little bit lighter, because this is, sweatshirt is a little heavy at this point. May take some time. Let's continue battling. We'll go for at least one more. We're dropped down to 178 here. Alright, so again, we are we're 5-2 here. So we've only lost 2 matches. It is not the end of the world. We've lost 2 matches, but we've gotten 5 wins already. Again, halfway to our end of night win total that I kind of hoped for going in. So there we go. That's a Charizard. This guy just picked like every most popular Pokemon from the last couple of years. Quite literally. Alright, so there we go. Let's see. Again, I'm thinking Snowcat, Grimmsnarl lead, Ho-Oh, and Flutter in the back. I don't see anything that really stops this. Yeah, maybe I'm just playing too comfortably, and that might be something that comes back to bite me, but at the moment, I think we're actually playing pretty well here. We got 7 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for all 7 of you guys that have decided to spend even just a portion of your very valuable Thursday night here with me as we get ready for this one. Again, it is just past 8:30 here on the East Coast. Alright, double shiny lead, okay. Unless he's got a Scarf, we should be able to outspeed. I think we go Protect here, because I want to see what the Garchomp wants to do. I'm going to throw down a Thunder Wave onto the Charizard, and then we'll play it from there. Because I don't think his team has much that can really, that it can really do to my Grimmsnarl, at least not with this open. Charizard's not exactly the most powerful thing in the world, and it goes Stealth Rock. Okay, so that's gonna hurt the, that's gonna hurt our legendary when we switch in eventually. Charizard fully paras. Okay, so he was. So let's just go ahead and Ice Power the Garchomp here, and we're gonna set up the light screen to stop whatever the Charizard wants to do here. I'm assuming it's going to be a special Charizard, although it very much could be a Belly Drum physical attacker. That would be a little bit of a weird set, but would not be out of the realm of possibility. But I would imagine that Charizard's probably a physical attacker. We take the Garchomp down. No Sash. Rough Skin does break our Focus Sash, which is a little annoying, and it's Rocky Helmet. Okay. So he was trying to take down a fair amount there. And the Sunlight turns harsh to start boosting up potentially Solar Power, or at the very least boosting up those Fire-type moves. The Golden Go comes out. Alright, well, let's go ahead and let's Sucker Punch down the Golden Go. And we can honestly just Spirit Break the Charizard, and Charizard's solar power will basically be neutralized. There's the Make It Rain. It is split damage. Grimmsnarl survives. Chien-Pao does not. But he drops his own special attack in the process, so we try and make this work here. Weather Ball in the Grimmsnarl. The question is, do we survive this? We are behind the light screen. Nope, we did not survive it. And we didn't get off the thing to drop him, so we're going to be... Ho-Oh's going to take a big hit when we switch in. It will be just beneath half. But, again, we can play from that range. We have the sun, which we can use to our advantage as well here. So, there we go. Flutter Mane boosting the speed. Okay, there we go. We got the speed boost. I think we just go ahead and we, who's he likely got in the back? One, he isn't... I didn't even think about this. He's not packing a Box Legend either. Alright, so I think we just go ahead and we charge... Oh, nope, not Giga Drain. We charge beam the Charizard. And we go ahead and we just rush the Dazzleem onto the Charizard and Golden Go. And that should be enough to take the Golden Go down easily. We outspeed the Golden Go after the Photosynthesis boost. Charizard is paralyzed, so it's going to be the slowest thing on the field. We throw out the Charge Beam here. We get some good damage. There we go. Charizard's now low. We get our special attack boost, and the Charizard's going for the Dragon Dance. Okay, so it's trying to dig itself out of the hole it ended up in from the paralysis, but he is still down. Yeah, he is still down from the paralysis. The paralysis is a cut your speed in half. His boost only brings him up by 1.5 times. He needs +2 to be neutral. Now we go ahead and we throw out the Giga Drain onto the mouse hole to start bringing our health back up, and we'll Dazzleem to do some decent damage as well. Honestly, the Dazzleem, now that I think about it, might just, the Specs Dazzleem might just take out the mouse hole, but again, we'll see. Here comes the Terra. It's gonna be Terra mouse hole, okay. Terra normal mouse hole going for a population bomb, I guess. Which would, definitely cripple our thing, but our boosted speed on the Flutter Mane gets us a decent chunk. Here comes the population bomb, wide lens. Gonna be a lot of hits, which again I think will probably take down the Ho-Oh if we somehow survive. Oh, he either wasn't wide lens or he massively got unlucky there with the miss. There we go. We get our Giga Drain off. Not enough. That's not good. I mean, we do have the ability to go ahead and ready a different attack here, but there we go. The Weather Ball. So he's a mixed Charizard with Dragon Dance. What? Alright, so we go ahead and we throw out the Dazzleem here. This will take down the mouse hole, and it takes down the Charizard too. It gets the double kill, clean the slate, and now we have a 2v1 for the final Pokemon. And he doesn't have a Box Legend, which, if he had a Box Legend, I'd be a little bit more worried right now. But he does not have a Box Legendary. We are going to be looking at a 6-1, and we will take a intermission after 6-1. And oh, there we go. He didn't have another Pokemon in the back. I thought he had one more Pokemon in the back, but nope. We take him down. We'll go to a brief intermission here, and we will be right back. Just going to swap out of this sweatshirt because it is getting warm in this room. And let's see, where are we at ranking-wise? 107. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it on this screen, and we will be right back, guys. are back, and we are ready for this one. Alright. Where did I set my controller? There we go. 107 globally. Alright, okay, we dropped down to only 4 people hanging out in this chat, but we should be able to gain that back up. We got the Ryanair shirt on. We are ready to hop back on in. Alright, so there we go. 107, let's go. So there we go, going up against Georgino. Alright. Another rain team, okay. This time it doesn't have a Swift Swing user on it, but it does have the Kyogre as his base. Thinking Ogerpon Grimmsnarl here as the open. In case he's leading the same Tornadus Urshifu that we saw earlier. Yeah, if we do see that, then I think that will be a good benefit. I think the Ho and Flutter are the absolute best to take down the whale. I don't think Snowcat really has a ton of advantage there over any of my other Pokemon, so there we go. And we are set up and ready for this one. Welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Yep, we were right about that, but it is a different Urshifu. It's not the water Urshifu this time. So there's no way to go ahead and boost this one. I'm gonna Thunder Wave down the Tornadus. Maybe we can I don't expect us to be able to outspeed the Tornadus to get the Thunder Wave on before he gets his boost. And, oh, he goes Terra Poison on the Urshifu. Alright, well that's a good way to deal with my Spirit Break if I was going to target a Spirit Break, if I was going to try to rush a Spirit Break onto him, or if he's going to try and Poison Jab me. We go ahead and we Thunder Wave down the Tornadus. Okay, so he wasn't going for Tailwind. It's weird. Alright, let's see, what does the Urshifu want to do? Okay, so let's go Poison Jab. And it is into the Grimmsnarl, and that's going to take down the Grimmsnarl in one hit. Okay. Well, again, that wasn't really what we wanted to see, but oh, we get the Taro from the Tornadus. And then we bring in Ho-Oh here. We Scorching Sands into the now Poison-type Urshifu. Yeah, Urshifu can do a decent chunk to us, but now the question is, does he Poison Jab into the Ogerpon? If so, how do we deal with that? Actually, Ogerpon should just be faster than Urshifu unless it's Scarfed. So we just double into the Urshifu slot. Worst case scenario, we end up... Okay, there's the Tailwind. So he does get the Tailwind off. He doesn't get fully paralyzed this time, and the rushing the Poison Jab. Yep, so he does outspeed. Does get the Poison Jab into the Ogerpon, and we'll take it down. That is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that we were going to be... Maybe he wasn't carrying the thing. Or maybe he would get fully paralyzed, but nope. There we go. Oh, we get the burn onto the Urshifu. Let's go. There we go. Shutting down the Urshifu. And his Omni Crit moves cannot help him here. Alright, so again, he doesn't have a ground type in the back, so I'm thinking we lock into Thunderbolt on the Flutter here. We just go Thunderbolt onto the Tornadus, and we go Heat Wave, which should be able to take out the Urshifu from that range. There's the Poison Jab. Probably, actually the Terra would have been neutral anyway. We survive, and we get poisoned. Alright, so we get poisoned here. Looking for 7-2. That is the record we are hoping to achieve here. Okay, we bring him down to his Focus Sash on the Tornadus here. Alright, let's see. And the Tornadus outspeeds the Ho-Oh, but not able to land onto the Ho-Oh. Takes the Flutter down. But Ho-Oh comes out here. Ho-Oh, we've got... Alright, come on. He's down to... Is he down to Pokemon or did he switch? I think he's Oh no, these are the two Pokemon he led. So he's still got two Pokemon in the back, and we've got just Ho-Oh. But we did take down both of his Pokemon, and now it's a 2v1. Not great, but we have a shot. Alright, so Chien-Pao. Alright. Not sure what Chien-Pao can do to me. Kyogre, I know what that thing can do to me. Alright, so there's the Drizzle. That's gonna dampen my fire moves. I have to go Terra Grass here, and I have to go Giga Drain onto the Kyogre. Oh, but if I don't take out the Chien-Pao, I gotta do this to try and weaken that Water Spout. I'm not sure if I outspeeded the Water Spout, but I have to try. It's my only shot, I think. Not to mention we go Terra Grass here. Again, it really is just a lack of options here. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to throw out the fire move, but no, obviously. And there's the Ice Crash. Now super effective into the Ho-Oh, and the Water Spout can just go down. Alright, well, we dropped 6 and 3 now, which we are dropping losses here. That is not good. We need to be turning this one around. Again, the goal was 10 and 5 coming into the day. That was the goal, so. The fact that we are ahead of the goal at this point, definitely helps, but again, you always wish that you could just be that slight bit more ahead. So let's go ahead and lock in. We are 207 on the ranking now, which is not great. We find our opponent, lock back in, Jacob. Alright, Jacob. I've got some frustration to take out. Let's see. Okay, you've got a Regidrago. I think we bring this combo here. I see a lot of water. Do I try and go Water Urshifu, or Water Ogerpon here? No, I think we just go Snowcat and try and deal with it. Alright, so there we go. Should be a good one, locking in nice and quick, and there we go. He leads Ogerpon and the Tornadus. I'm expecting Follow Me and the Tornadus here. But I'm going to go ahead and just target down the Tornadus on the off chance he doesn't go for it. I'm going to go Thunder Wave onto that Ogerpon. Alright, there's the Tailwind. Okay, so he didn't go for the Follow Me. So we go ahead and we nail the thing now. We get our Thunder Wave onto the Ogerpon, so we cripple the Ogerpon. Alright, there we go. No, you missed a lot. You missed a few battles, I think. Unless you are just joining on in, joining back in, but we are currently sitting at a 6 and 3 record now, with a 207 record. Currently 207th place. But, yeah. Yeah, we definitely dropped quite a bit here, and that was not a great sequence. I'm hoping to bring in the Ho-Oh, be able to maybe trick him out with the Terra Grass on the turn, because realistically, Ogerpon shouldn't have much it can do to a Grass type, I don't think. Alright, so there we go. Flutter Mane boosting its speed. Again, not much we can do here. I can protect the Chien-Pao to try and scout what it wants to do. Or I can just Ice Spinner, knowing I've got the Focus Sash in the back. And then, we gotta Terra Grass. We'll Giga Drain the Ogerpon and see if we can get some good damage in. Oh, who's his Terra? Who's his Terra? Please Ogerpon. Please Ogerpon. Nope, it's the Flutter. Okay. So he goes Terra on the Flutter. Okay, you left after the start of the intermission. Okay, so yeah, you did only go for one battle. Okay, yeah. Here we go. 6-3 record right now, trying to get back in the rhythm that we had earlier. Alright, so there we go. Spiky Shield. Okay, well, at least we didn't throw a physical attack into that. There's the Dazzling. We knew this thing was going to punch a big hit into the Chien-Pao. We came with the Focus Sash, prepared for this exact situation. We throw the Ice Spinner at the Water Main, bring it low. We Giga Drain into the Protect, which is not what we wanted to do. Alright. We don't outspeed, so we have to throw a Sucker Punch. I'm thinking we throw the Sucker Punch at Ogerpon here, and try and Heat Wave to pick up at least one kill, and maybe we get lucky and we take out the Ogerpon, or whatever switches into the Ogerpon slot. Alright, he goes Protect, okay. So, we do get the double into the Ogerpon here. Doing some damage. He was ready in attack and fully paralyzed, let's go! Alright, the Heat Wave, again, the Flutter Main's gonna protect. It will at least spread damage still. But we get some damage down onto Ogerpon. Now I think Ogerpon goes down to another Sucker Punch. Question is, does he ready an attack this time? I think we go Sucker into the Flutter Main, and we go for the Heat Wave to try and clear them both anyway. Yup, we got the call right. Now the question is, how does Sucker Punch work if he redirects? Okay, it redirects and it fails, okay. Well, so Dazzling was gonna take down the Chien-Pao, but we take next to no damage on the Ho-Oh. Our Heat Wave should still have a good shot to take out both, and yep, there we go. We can pick up both kills. We are now up 3. We've got a 2-1 advantage here, and now 2-1 advantage here. We're looking for 7-3. That will be the record if we get this win. And again, he has one Pokemon left. Tailwind Pewter's out on his side of the field, so now all speeds, I believe, are neutral here. And again, Flutter Main comes in. His last Pokemon is Zacian, or Zacian, however you want to pronounce that. I hear people pronounce it both ways, so I have absolutely no idea. Shadow Ball is Stab. I think that's my best damage option. And then Heat Wave, I think, is my best damage option from the Ho-Oh. Here we go. Here's the Behemoth Blade. This will probably... Oh, no, he targets down the Ho-Oh. It almost one-shots. Not enough, though. The Shadow Ball from the Flutter Main is going to do over half. Drops the special defense. And the Heat Wave cleans the field. And there we go. 7-3 here. 7-3 as we take down Jacob, and hopefully we re-enter the top 100. Or at least the top 100 conversation. If we're just outside of it, like 110, 120, not too terrible. If we jump up into the 90s, though, that will be incredible from this win. I don't know how high this guy was rated, but there we go. And we will, let's see. Alright, so we are 124. Okay, that's not bad. We are ranked 124 right now, locking in here, getting ready for this next match. And an opposing trainer has been found nice and quick here, locking in. Alright, so he's running a Dusk Mane Necrozma set, and that is a full-on Trick Room team. I mean, aside from the Ogerpon, everything on that team is built to be slow. Alright, so let's see. What is the game plan here? Again, it is a full-on Trick Room team, so I think Incineroar has to come. Especially where it can hit super effective hits onto a lot of that team. The question is, do we lead the Incineroar? I'm thinking we lead Snowcat Grimmsnarl just to try and get a good read on what he's doing and maybe being able to shut down the Trick Room before it goes up. If not, then we can go to our slow mode of Ho-Oh, Ho-Oh and Incineroar. So again, that should be a good pairing. He's got the slacking as the profile picture. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Goes out. No, he starts a fairly aggressive open. Right about the same thing I would have tried to open. Okay, so I'm gonna go protect on the Chien-Pao to try and get a read on what his Dustmane Necrozma wants to do. And I'm gonna throw out the Reflect because I think again he is ultimately gonna be a Trick Room team, and that Pokemon itself, the Necrozma, could be running the Trick Room itself. It could be the Trick Room center, so I'm gonna go Reflect here just to try and get my defenses up. Horn Leech into the Chien-Pao. There we go. We get the defensive block here, and this thing goes Trick Room. Hey, what did I tell you? Didn't want to throw out the Thunder Wave there just on the off chance. Now, I'm expecting this thing's going to want to do some damage, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing ready. I'm going to Thunder Wave the Ogerpon to try and reduce his option here, and yep, there's the Follow Me, which makes my Sucker Punch completely useless. I probably should have gone for the Ice move into the Ogerpon first, just to try... Yeah, because I knew that there was the very real possibility of it, but... Oh, he goes Sunsteel Strike into the, okay, so he's gonna try and go for that into the, Grimmsnarl, not into the, Chien-Pao. Alright, well, we bring in, Incineroar here. And now, Incineroar can bring his, oh, there's the Defiant boost. Okay, that's not great. Now the question is, does he maybe start to think about going on offense with the, with his, whatchamacallit, the Ogre? Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's go, Fake Out doesn't outspeed to the point where it could fake out the, past that thing, I don't think. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this one safe. I'm just gonna fake out the Dustmane Necrozma. Okay, so let's see. Would the oh, and it paralyzes. So I don't know what it was. So yeah, it was definitely trying to do something there. Because it wouldn't. There's no reason. But no, with the paralysis, it might have undersped for the natural underspeed. But yeah, I don't know if it was trying to go for the priority. I was kind of hoping I would get to find out so that next time we go up against the Follow Mirror, we can know what we're going into. Now we got Blood Moon or Saluna here. Alright, so I think we just go... Alright, we are full health on the Chien-Pao, so we still have our Focus Sash active, so even if he goes Vacuum Wave, he doesn't take us out. We go Flare Blitz into the Dustmane Necrozma here. There's the Hyper Voice. It's going to do some damage. Now Dustmane Necrozma could... Oh no! Incineroar underspeeds it, takes it down to a low range of health here. And there's the weakness policy. Okay, so he's going to be now +1 attack. Now the question is, who did he opt to go after? Because he gets 1 attack. Sunsteel Strike. That's going to be into our Chien-Pao here. And now... Alright, so again, he is slow. We're slower here on the Incineroar, so we have the advantage. The problem is going to be is that if he is carrying the Vacuum Wave on that, you know, on the Big Bear. I'm going to go Earthquake here on the Incineroar. I think it's the safest move here. It won't hurt our Ho-Oh, and it will be able to potentially clear the, it'll potentially be able to help us clear the field. here we go. Oh, man, what's the Terra? Alright, he's launching his Terra. Terra on the bear. Terra normal, so he's just trying to pump out as much damage as humanly possible. The question is going to be is how much damage does he pump out, and he's going to underspeed everything because he's big and slow. Hyper Voice is going to be enough to kill Incineroar, not going to do anything really to Ho-Oh. Now the question is, Ho-Oh, how is its health going to, how is it going to do against, oh, it goes, the Solgaleo going for the Morning Sun. There we go, we go Heat Wave, and it misses onto one of the targets, and it's into the, it misses on the target that we really wanted to hit. Dimensions return to normal. Alright, so we need to throw a Heat Wave here. We need to hopefully get a crit onto the big bear and no misses. If we miss here, it could very much be costly. If we get a crit onto the big bear and a double land, we could potentially still bring this game back. I was kind of hoping we had another Pokemon on the back. Alright, so there we go. There's the Heat Wave. Not enough to... Wow, it really didn't do a whole lot to either of those Pokemon. That's kind of surprising. There's the Photon Geyser. And the Blood Moon. Let's see. Is it enough to kill? It probably is. Yep, there's some kill, and we go down. That's now 7-4 is our record. Again, still not a bad win-loss record. It's just we're definitely not getting a 10-5, I don't think, on the day. And these matches are going a lot faster than I thought they would be. So there we go, 7-4. Yep, 7-4, and we are 275 on the rating. Definitely not great, but honestly, anything inside the top 1,000, I'm gonna assume is gonna be pretty good. Although, granted, maybe there's only like 300 people competing, and if so, that will be a storyline at the end of the weekend. If we only have like 300 people competing in a global tournament. That is certainly not great. So, Rayquaza64, that name definitely doesn't scream to me a cheater. Let's go ahead and swap the camera view over. Alright, so here we go. And can we go the Icy Grim lead, and then we bring Flutter and Ho-Oh back here. Really, the only thing I'm really worried about is potentially what that Entei could be up to. And there we go. Ogerpon Raging Bolt is the lead. Grimmsnarl, Chien-Pao for the ally. Alright, so I think we got a Sacred Sword into the Ogerpon, trying to punch damage into that thing, and we go Light Screen, turn 1 here to try and reduce the damage from this Raging Bolt. I think there's a good chance the Raging Bolt could be potentially, oh no, the Raging Bolt just switching out, okay. Raging Bolt switching out for the Chien-Pao on the other side, there we go. Entei can only be bulky, sweeper, it can't heal or anything, yeah, I'm just worried about the, coverage on that thing. And oh, he goes Terra Rock. Okay, so he's going for the Terra Rock on the Ogerpon. He might be about to get a Rude Awakening here, because I'm faster. I don't care about that defense boost, and I'm hitting super. Get the light screen up, which is not what we want right now. We want that. We wanted to go Reflect here. We go Sacred Sword. He doesn't have Sturdy anymore, and we take him down in one shot. There we go. A first turn takedown, and now he has no, Alright, so now we got the Mirrored Snowcats. I could go Terra Ghost to try and fake him out. I'm thinking we go Protect, though, to see... Oh, he's got 2 fighting types. We could mess this guy's day up. So I'm thinking we go Protect here, and we switch in Fluttermane. Fluttermane will get a speed boost. Is that a guarantee every single time? Let's see. Yes, it's because it's timid and it's got speed investment, so we'll go ahead and bring in this thing and we'll get a speed boost, and then we'll have Speedy Dazzling on deck to take care of this thing. Fighting and Dragon are both immune by Flutter Mane. Yeah, the Dark will be neutral and Ice will be neutral on the Flutter Mane, so there we go. We go Protect to see if we potentially a Sacred Sword. Sucker Punch coming in, no effect because nothing was ready an attack on my side of the field. And a Flame Charge into the Protect, and there we go. We get the Flutter Mane in for free. And I'm gonna say we go Sacred Sword into his Chien-Pao, but I don't think we'll need it because I think we just go Dazzling here. And oh, the forfeit! Oh my! That switch in play must have just completely messed up his day. And we go 8-4 on the day. Let's go 8-4. All right, so we got what? 8-4. That means we got what? 3 matches left. Wow, we are rocketing towards the end of this one. I thought it was gonna be a whole lot later before the end of the stream, but nope. There we go. We go up to 163, and let's switch back over to this screen. Alright, so again, we are chilling out here. We found our next opponent already, and we're going up against Japan. Either Japan or it's JP. I would much rather it be JP, but there is no way JP built this team. So that must stand for Japan then. So that looks like virtually the exact same team we just faced, except for no Snowcat, and this time he's got an Umbreon. I don't remember if he had the Flutter Mane in the back either. Again, I think we just bring the exact same 4 and we just try the exact same thing we just absolutely roasted this guy with last time. So there we go. So we're going up against Japan here, and let's see. So right on Flutter Mane, so he's going for the big speed right away here. The Sun, let's see, is that going to boost speed or special attack? That's going to be the telltale sign here for the Flutter Mane, and it is going to boost its speed. Okay, so it's a speedy Flutter Mane here. So we go Protect on Chien-Pao to read the room here, and we go Thunder Wave on the Flutter Mane. Trying to completely read this guy, and oh, we got a Terra. We got a turn 1 Terra, okay. And it's on the Dragon, so he's going for a fire move into the protecting Chien-Pao. There we go. So we get a free read onto his Koraidon's typing. Oh, come on, we missed the Thunder Wave onto that thing, and now he's gonna Dazzling, probably take down the Grimmsnarl here in 1 hit because we didn't go for Light Screen. Oh no, he actually survived, and he's gonna Flare Blitz. He predicted the Protect or whatever. He doubled into the Grimmsnarl, taking it down. Okay, so not the pretty thing I was expecting when I saw him Terra Fire. Once I saw him Terra Fire, I thought he was for sure going for the. I think we bring in the Ho-Oh here, because I think Ho-Oh should be able to deal with most of this. Alright, so Koraidon's fast. I'm gonna go Terra Ghost here to try and figure out what he wants to do. And I'm just gonna double into him. I'm gonna double into the Koraidon trying to get rid of it, because if I can get rid of his Box Legend, I feel fairly confident in my ability to outplay the rest of his team. Again, I just want to get rid of that Koraidon. Again, if I can get through it without this Snowcat going down, I have a very good shot against the rest of his team. Alright, there's the Dazzling. Chien-Pao takes a decent chunk here. Chien-Pao with the Sacred Sword, it does a chunk, not a lot. And there's the Scale Shot into the Ho-Oh to boost his speed. It will also drop his defense, but we are not running anything to help our defense. And he must be running loaded dice, I'm assuming, because he got a lot of hits off there, which not fun. There we go. Scorching Sand gets him low. Alright, so I think a Sucker Punch gets him from there. So I think we go Sucker Punch onto the Koraidon, and we switch out the Ho-Oh to get the health back up, and Flutter Mane will easily be able to take a Dazzling Gleam from the opposing Flutter Mane. Oh, he switches Koraidon. Okay, so he's gonna take out the Snowcat. In comes Ogerpon. Okay. So yeah, Ho-Oh will not be able to get off his fire typing, which is gonna be a pain. Let's see again. There's a good chance this Flutter Mane's also choiced, so let's see. He's almost certainly clicking the Dazzling again. The Sucker Punch is gonna do nothing because he wasn't ready in his attack, so he swapped. And the Moonblast into the Chien-Pao to take it down, but leaving the leaving my Flutter Mane unattacked here. Alright, so Ho-Oh got at least some of its health back. Problem is, it's not going to be fast enough to really deal against the Ogerpon. Alright, so here we go. The question is, how do we get around this? I think we have to Shadow Ball the Flutter Mane here to try and give our own Flutter Mane a chance here. Icy Wind to drop our speed stats. Yeah, to try and guarantee that the Ogerpon can outspeed the Flutter Mane so that... Oh no, but our Flutter Mane's still outspeed. But yeah, we need to take down the opposing Flutter Mane. He survives on the Sash. And the Ivy Cudgel Rock move into the Ho-Oh. Oh no, into the Flutter Mane! Gonna take it down, okay. We have a shot here. If we had only clicked that... We clicked Heat Wave, okay. Come on! Ogerpon avoids the Heat Wave. Come on, man. We needed that. That would have been our chance. If we got the either the double kill or at least a burn onto the Ogerpon there, we had a shot in this fight. Now we just don't have much of a chance in this fight at all because we get outsped by Ogerpon and we just go down. Yeah, or we even just go down to the scale shot on the on this thing. I mean, we got we got played with that early misplay with the Protect. I should have just gone for damage. Then the switch was also threw me off. Again, we drop down, we take our 5th loss, so we have, I think, 2 more matches on the day, and in order to keep our 10-5 record that I wanted, we will need to win both of those matchups. So we'll have to wait and see how far we drop, but I'm expecting it's going to be probably outside the top 300, possibly outside the top 1,000. Let's see. If we take a really steep drop here. Okay, we're down to 332. And again, we are 8-5 here. So again, we still have we are guaranteed a winning record on the day. Worst we can end up is 8-7. We've got 2 more matches, trying to get 2 more wins. Alright, so let's see. I'm thinking that could easily be another Trick Room team. Problem is he has half of his team that are really not wanting to fight Trick Room whatsoever. I'm thinking we maybe, let's go Flutter Mane Grimmsnarl lead here. And let's bring the Ho-Oh in the back. And I think we bring Snowcat in the back. Because if we can get rid of the Terra Shell on the Terapagos, then we can go ahead and Sacred Sword that thing for a massive hit. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new. Yeah, we have been As I say, we're gonna be live the next 3 days in a row doing this, so hopefully, yeah, we'll build some momentum. But yeah, I've actually been having a ton of fun with this team, this Hello team. It hasn't been overly successful. It seems to only be successful when I'm streaming. I can't seem to muster even a single win or two off camera, or at least when I'm not sitting here getting ready to stream. Went 3-0 in prep when I was setting up the stream. There we go, the one's well trained. So he leads okay, so he leads double Pokemon. So there's the Terra Shift. Gonna go ahead and get that one going. He's almost certainly gonna go ahead and we're gonna see it. Okay, Psychic Surge, so we can't Thunder Wave the other side of the field. We can't priority move the other side of the field. So I'm gonna go Dazzling here. And I'm gonna go Light Screen to try and beef up our side of the field for special defense. There's the Follow Me. Nothing we did can be redirected. All good. There we go. We get our Light Screen up. Dazzling Gleam. Terra Shell is gonna make it a not very effective hit because when it's at full health, it can't take anything other than not very effective damage. And there's the comp on mine. So he's gonna start trying to boost his special attack. We already got the Light Screen up, so we're beefed against it anyway. We go Dazzling and we go Spirit Break here. We're gonna aim the Spirit Break at the shell, but there's a good chance he just Follow Me's it away. No, he's not gonna Follow Me it away, so he's probably Trick Rooming that on this turn. There's the Terra Star Storm. Gonna be into the Grimmsnarl, do a decent chunk of damage. No, he's going for the Heal Pulse into his own Terrapago's gonna try and get it back up to full. Not quite enough to get back to full, and takes a big hit there, dropping its special attack, and now he is in trouble because now the best he can do is Follow Me away from his Terrapagos, but I'm not doing. I'm just going for the Dazzling once again because one, I'm choice specs, and two, we're absolutely killing this thing. So there we go, and oh, he goes for the Protect. Okay, so goes for the Protect. He's gonna lose the Indeedee regardless. I don't know what. I mean, I guess he follows me and then protects. That way, he's protected against the Dazzling, and he's redirecting against the Spirit Break, but both of them are going to end up going into the Protect. Yeah, because Follow Me doesn't really end up doing much. And again, he's neutral on the special attack plus 1 special defense here. There's the booster energy on the Quark Drive. Okay, let's see. And it's going to be boosting speed. Shock and Surprise. We have ourselves a matchup here. Let's see. I'm gonna go Reflect here, try and get our physical defense covered here because I'm expecting that this thing would be a physical attacker, although it could go special. And going for the disable onto the Dazzling Gleam to stop my thing from going and wreaking havoc. Grimmsnarl goes down here, and now we have to switch the Chien-Pao, or we have to switch out the Flutter. Plan here is to switch Flutter in for Hello, I think. And then we will go ahead and Sacred Sword down the fish, because again, I want to make sure that thing is down and dead before it gets a chance to go ahead and rest. And if that thing can rest, get that Terra Shell back up, that's where it can be deadly. I've used Terrapagos before, and it is a force if you let that thing get a rest back up to full health. So he goes Icy Wind to try and slow my Chien-Pao, I guess, down enough to let it maybe get a move off, but it doesn't get the move off. We get the critical hit, so he would have hit through the Terra Shell potentially anyway. Weirdness disappears from the battlefield, and now he's down to his last 2 Pokemon. Alright, So yeah, we're in control in this match. So this will bring us to 9-5, and we'll be in position for a potential 10-5. Again, coming into the night, that was the goal, was 10-5, and we are still on pace to hit our goal of 10-5. Let's go. Alright, so hopefully everybody's still enjoying this. Again, I'm having a ton of fun. Tower Master, okay. The Tower Master Urshifu. So, here's the plan. We go Terra Grass, we Giga Drain the Water Urshifu, and we go Protect on the Chien-Pao because I don't... The question is the... Yeah, I think we go Protect on the Chien-Pao. Again, we're expecting that he'll throw his water move into my Ho-Oh. Oh, if he called the Terra Grass, that would be insane. Terra Fire on the fairy Pokemon there, the Iron Valiant. We go Terra Grass on our Ho-Oh. This could be insane. We double Terraing on the same turn. That's always a risk. I always like to be the one Terraing last. We go Protect on Chien-Pao in case he was firing a fire move into the Chien-Pao. Okay, he threw a Moonblast at the Chien-Pao and was hoping to resist his ice move, I guess. And there's the Surging Strikes into the now Grass-type Ho-Oh. And here we go. Absolutely eating that up. 3 critical hits, and we take about a third to a quarter of our health. We are absolutely cooking, and we got ourselves a shot here. Okay, wow, he survived. He must have had a focus sash, I'm guessing. Let's see. No, natural survival, wow. Pretty insane. I think we got a Sucker Punch here onto the Iron Valiant. I think there's no way that thing doesn't go for a damaging move at this point. I think he basically would have to. So we go Sucker Punch, we go Heat Wave here. Alright, he goes Detect on the Urshifu. We weren't really worrying about the Urshifu anyway. Sucker Punch into that thing, does half its health. The Moonblast will take down the... No, it doesn't take down the Chien-Pao. I thought it would, wow. Alright, we Heat Waved to try and clear up the Urshifu. Obviously, it didn't happen. Not overly upset about it. And we go ahead and we Sucker Punch down his Iron Valiant. And he will, Oh no, he goes for a non-damaging move. Maybe... Oh, going for the Disable, trying to shut down my, Ho-Oh's ability. There we go. And going for the Taunt into the, Alright, so he goes for the Taunt on the, on that thing. Okay, well, now I guess we just go ahead and we, Scorching Sands that thing, and we go ahead and we will, throw a Sucker Punch. Okay, he goes Detect. That's not great. I'm expecting that Chien-Pao will get taken out here by the Iron Valiant. Oh no, he goes Encore! Come on, man. Really? Why? Do you really want to see Flutter Mane again that badly? Alright, I'm throwing out the Sucker Punch again. If he goes Detect, or if he goes Disable again, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Actually, he shouldn't have, say, not, his Urshifu, I mean, I guess his Urshifu could theoretically throw another Taunt out. But there's the Disable. That's going to disable my Sucker Punch. Yeah, and he was going Taunt into the into what he didn't know was a. Alright, so we're going to go Dazzling here. And we're going to go ahead and just throw out the Sacred Sword into the Iron Valiant. And this guy is playing annoying. There's the Icy Wind. That will take down the Chien-Pao and will reduce the speed on Flutter Mane. Will reduce Flutter Mane speed enough to allow Urshifu to outspeed. Yes, it will. Here comes the Surging Strikes. And we don't survive. Are you kidding me? This guy's team is so annoying. I mean, hey, it's working for him, I guess. The Reflect wears off. We have Ho-Oh left. So I'm guessing at this point his goal here is going to be... yeah, detect on the... detect on the Panda, and then probably an Icy Wind to try and speed control my bird. I'm gonna go for the Heat Wave just in case he doesn't, but then I'll know to not go for the Heat Wave next turn. Yeah, because he'll be clicking the disable to disable my Heat Wave, or he'll go for the Encore to Encore me back into it, but not much I can do about that situation. But yeah, this team, this is an annoying Pokemon. I kind of expected that, and I almost thought about just throwing out the Scorching Sands to guarantee that this thing goes down on the next turn. There's the Heat, so he drops my speed. I'm absolutely getting outsped by the Urshifu next time. But the question is, one, does that Heat Wave do enough? No. Alright. So we click the Scorching Sands here. There's the disable. So he disabled the Heat Wave. I wasn't clicking Heat Wave this time. And there's the close combat. It's a big hit. I think we survive one more of those. And this is where it's going to come down to it. Scorching Sands into the Iron Valiant. I just wanted to get that thing off the field. So there's no chance of him encoring me into my disabled move. Because if I went and took down the Urshifu on this turn that he disabled me, he just encores me back into my disabled move. Now I have the ability to, as long as I survive what he goes for, which he has a close combat, that is his absolute max damage. The question is, one, does he crit? And two, does he kill? If he doesn't, then we have a shot in this game, and this is the last game of the night. So the question is, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a, let's say, are we gonna survive? Does he even think he can survive? Does he want to see what I'm gonna throw out? Because he knows I'm gonna be throwing out a grass move probably here. Giga Drain cannot miss. We have a shot to go 10 and 5. The close combat, and no, we get taken down by the close combat. Come on, man, that team was irritating. Encore, Icy Wind, Encore, Disable, I don't remember, I don't know, Moonblast was his fourth move. But yeah, that was an irritating move, so again, we go, we end up 9 and 6 as our final record on day 1. So there we go, again, that was irritating Pokemon, and we came so close. Alright, let's try continue battling. Oh! Wait, no, we have one more match. Sorry, that is 8 and 6 record. So I was giving us an extra win accidentally. I thought it was the last match of the night. We have one more shot. Octavius VGC, 600 record. We're down in the 600s now, as we're close to a 50-50. We are in 8 and 6. Again, worst case scenario, we end the day 8 and 7. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly irritating for someone who was just trying to get rid of that Urshifu the whole time. I wasn't even worried about that thing damage-wise. Honestly, I should have just started throwing regular moves at the Urshifu. But I caught on too late to the strat. Alright, so I think we just run these 4, and again, this team looks fairly similar to a lot of the teams we've run. Alright, so Octavius VGC. Curious if he's bringing this to a regional anytime soon, and say, what's the over-under on how many shinies he shows? I'm gonna say he shows 3 out of 4 are shiny. Let's see. What do we think? Do we think I'm over or under on that? 3 out of 4 shinies. Obviously, there's the potential that some of his Pokemon just can't be shiny, and oh no, he shows double no shiny. absolutely no shot the guy's legit because he's got VGC in his name, but I guess we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and Ice Spinner into the Amoonguss because I'm expecting that thing will go ahead and Rage Powder. And I'm going to Light Screen to hopefully beef up against the Flutter Mane. Okay, he brings Terra turn 1 here. Let's see. Alright, Terra onto the, okay, tearing off his Ice weakness, so that'll be a neutral hit. Now, does he Rage Powder? I need to see that Rage Powder to feel like I made the right move. Didn't go Rage Powder, so. Alright, we made a little bit of a misplay here, because I could have just thrown a, turn 1 attack into the, thing. So, I guess the question is now, what does the Amoonguss do here? Who is it sporing? Oh! And down goes the Chien-Pao, so I guess he's sporing the, Grimmsnarl, which I don't mind having a sleeping Grimmsnarl. It's not the best thing in the world, but I've had worse. Now the problem is, I could bring in Flutter Mane and it comes down to a speed tie, probably. Or I could bring in Ho-Oh, who resists the fairy move, but doesn't really have a great way to KO either of the Pokemon on the side of the field. Alright, are we max speed? Okay, we are max speed. And then we Shadow Ball here. And... no, wait, no, I think we... do we go Dazzling or Shadow Ball? I think we go Dazzling because I'm thinking that Amoonguss might want to redirect a move away from his precious Flutter Mane. Alright, no, once again he doesn't go Rage Powder. Are these things just not running Rage Powder tonight? There's the Shadow Ball into our Pokemon. I could have had that Flutter Mane dead too. And there's the Spore. Just throwing out Spores, I guess. Alright, well, this is annoying. Alright, so we now know that Flutter Mane is either Choice Scarf or it's max speed. So yeah, and now he switches in Zamazenta here to try and go ahead and figure out what he wants to start setting up for. Zamazenta gets that defensive boost, and it is going to be a bummer that I don't have the... there's the Shadow Ball that will take down our Flutter Mane. You know, wanted to preserve the potential for the Terra to the end. So we got Ho-Oh here. Again, Ho-Oh, I wanted to make sure I could Terra off of this thing if I see a rock move coming, but I don't even know if he has a real potential at a rock or, you know, much of a move. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and Heat Wave here. He has no way to put me to sleep, so we should be good. I'm gonna try and Thunder Wave down his Zamazenta because I think that could be his biggest threat here, and Grimmsnarl will stay asleep again. Is it just my bad luck, or did they make sleep a lot more rare to wake up early? It feels like I've had quite a few long sleeps today. And he double targets into the Grimmsnarl and takes it down, and now we have one Pokemon against the rest. And we get the Heat Wave burn onto the wrong Pokemon. And we didn't get the double burn either. If we got the double burn, maybe we had a shot. The potential of that Ice Cat in the back makes me not want to go ahead and Terra here. But I am worried about the potential that this Flutter Mane potentially has. Okay, so if it did, it would have gone for it. Okay, next to no damage, we do take a special defense drop. There's the Body Press, +1 defense. We get Heat Wave here, takes down the Flutter Mane. Zamazenta's low now. Flutter goes down. Zamazenta stays strong. And now, again, he has, we have a resistance on both of his stabs. In comes Amoonguss. Amoonguss's Regenerator, giving it some more health. we have to Terra Grass here to avoid going to sleep, because we cannot afford a sleep turn. I know it's going to give us a little bit extra damage from his body press, you know, when we don't have speed. But we just couldn't afford to go ahead and not. So here we go. We go ahead and get the Terra Grass. Wide Guard. Oh no. Okay, so we get the Wide Guard. So he goes ahead and gets immune from the Heat Wave. So now that we know that he's probably going to do that again, we can take down the... Okay, and we are immune to his Spore. There we go. So I'm not worried about anything that someone is going to throw out. I'm going to throw out the Scorching Sands to get rid of the Zamazenta. There's the Zamazenta going Wide Guard. I'm not worried about anything that someone could throw out. I'm not going to throw out a Pollen Puff. Well, I could throw out a Pollen Puff at my Hello, but if he threw it at his teammate to try and heal it, on the off chance I auto-mashed. Okay, here's the Sludge Bomb. Okay, that's the worst damage we could see, and it is not bad. Now, in comes Chien-Pao. That's what I didn't want to see. Now Chien-Pao comes in, probably Ice Spinners. If he has Ice Crash, we might have a chance to avoid, but we pretty much lose this one, I think. Yeah, there's the Icicle Crash. It had a chance to miss, but nope, and takes us down. And we finished the day 8 and 7, and we are going to be about 700 in the world. Which, again, we're still top 1,000 tonight, but I expect it will be a lot worse come tomorrow, so. I mean, hey, at least we ended the day with a winning record, but man, it could have been so much better. The last couple of losses, again, were also very fluky situations. Like, I mean, especially that last one that just kind of threw me off with the annoying Iron Valiant set. I should have caught onto it sooner and been able to avoid it. Let's try and continue battling. Reach maximum battles for the day, so there we go. Alright, so again, we will be live again tomorrow at about 7:30 Eastern Time for the for day 2. Let's go ahead and full screen here, but again, thank you guys for everybody that decided to spend a portion of your day here. Again, we are sitting at 811 is the ranking that we end the day at. Again, thank you guys for everybody that decided to spend a portion of your Thursday here with us. Again, tomorrow, Friday, 7:30 Eastern. We will be back for day 2. Again, we end the day today 8 and 5, rank 811. And again, we'll be going into tomorrow hoping for a better day 2. But again, if we can pull this one back, again, the fact that we were even 42nd in the world at one point is pretty impressive. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. But until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Live stream, whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your night. Have a great night, everybody, and goodbye!